Welcome back, guys. So you've seen the previous video. Met up with Jay Lano, absolutely insane. We had a miniature interview with him with Safety Ray.
So for some of us who don't know what a C6RS is, a C6RS is
Chill Flow Nights. Right behind me I got Happy's car, and to my left I got my mom's project car. Up here eating pizza and everything. You already know, Chill Flow Nights. Come through, guys. Next month I'll probably be having the same thing over here. Come through and chill with us. DT if you're in the city of Hawthorne. The channel, I did start off in January at 126 subscribers. Today, actually, I'm going to include this in a little later. Alright, so it's your boy Penny from the future. Now, I thought I'd tell you, put this in the video. You're actually at 394 subscribers. I'm away from 400. So, running a little slow, guys. Technically, we should be at 500. We are at that 4,000 hour mark, so definitely have the YouTube going up. But back to the video on the Chill Flow Nights. Because I haven't checked and it's been a minute. I think I was at 379. One of the friends just pulled up a little early, but that's dope to see his whip out here. When I can talk to him as well. So you guys know I like to always bring out people on the channel and get to talk about their builds and everything. And also some updates about the Fiat. So I'm going to actually play some videos of what's going on. This is a little offensive. We buy junk cars. So I marked the bolt to where it was tightened down at, and it's sitting like that, right? And I look at it and it looks like the banjo, the bolt where it's positioned at is crooked. So this bolt's supposed to be straight like that. So I think the oil pressure was just building up and not shooting into the turbo through the little holes. I think that's what my issue was with this car, to be honest. So we tighten it back down. It might even be the other one too. We tighten it back down. If I could put a second mark on here, hold on. Alright, so that's the previous mark. The other mark is where the hole is at. So if I loosen it up just a little bit, it's gotta be a little bit loose. Banjo hole is matching the hole of the freaking turbo, and I think that's what happened and why it was having so much smoke. Now clearly the car's still going to be smoking because there's oil in the intercooler now, but I'm going to check the other bolt and see what's going on. Alright, so honestly this Milwaukee thing is trash. I've been using it forever, really. So it's not trash, but it's trash now. But this one, I'm not too sure where the hell those bolts were, the markings were. I'm not too sure where I marked it at, but I am going to keep the hole with the U, and then I'm gonna line it up according to that U. That's the thing, a lot of YouTube videos out there, guys, they don't tell you make sure that your banjo bolts are done up correctly. Yeah, it's kind of like common sense, you know, if you're like been in the game forever. But this is like my first turbo that I played with, my first car really that I did a lot of learning into, driving stick, painting the valve cover. This is my project car. So, you know, we break it, we learn it, we fix it, we build it. So, I'm going to install this one correctly, install that one correctly. Today I'm not going to start it because actually I just got out of work. So it's actually midnight right now. And yeah, straight pipe, Fiat, stock Fiat. It's a little aggressive for the neighbors. Now I gotta just bring it up to that hole. Come on, baby, where's your hole? Alright, so it's very hard to get actually the camera up in there. But right here is the U, and that U is telling me that it's lined up to the thing. So that's cool. That's one horrible little freaking nut job done. So then the other one, I believe that one's for coolant return, so that's a good thing that I fixed that because we don't want the turbo blowing up. And then for this one, it has the 10, so 1009, nope, the 9. So we're looking at the 9, and the 9 has to line up. So we'll tighten that zone down and line up that 9 with the thing, and this should allow the oil to flow through the turbo. There we go. Money. Let's get it. That's perfect. That's all she needs, really. And Like I said, I'll have to start it some other day just to make sure that's the issue. I'm hoping that that's just the issue, because if it was piston rings, I would have felt something when I took the block apart. And if it was piston rings, oil would not be coming out of the left inlet cold side of the intercooler. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, show you everything I use project builds, what YouTube's all about, showing you the progress. So if we look down here and I finger this little hole real quick, you can see, well, right now it's dirt. You can see on the ground too that there's oil. So there's oil coming out into my brand new intercooler, which sucks, but it's okay. And I guess I'll put this together and start it. Always the damn Priuses. Hold up, guys. Alright. Goddamn world of noise seatbelt. I swear. So I'm at no clue what's wrong with the car. It wasn't the oil pressure situation. It wasn't the, I don't know. Just a little bit of what exactly is going on with Penny. So I'm going to be in the works trying to get that running. I really don't want to give up on the engine bay. I really don't want to give up on that engine. I want to just fully get it back to where I got to get it, guys. But you know, it is very expensive. But you know, we'll see who pulls up today and we'll talk to them. And yeah, guys, let's get it. All right, so we're here with our boy George. And actually, I just met him this morning. So in the city of El Segundo. He was over there with me. So if you guys haven't seen that video, scroll along the video page and definitely check that one out. And George, what kind of build do you got here with us?
I have a 2016 Subaru WRX STI.
STI, not an STD. No, I'm kidding.
At the moment, it's I guess basically full bolt-ons. I have it's got the intake, turbo inlet, ID 1050 injectors. ETS, intercooler, coolant header, catless up pipe, catted down pipe, and an AM 340 fuel pump, and a green speed boost controller. That's what I have so far.
Have you done any kind of like shifting mods or anything like with the shifter? Or
yeah,
clutch?
I have a Cartboy short shifter.
Okay, so I noticed because when I was inside the car, it was like a little small factory.
Yeah, so
short shifter is a lot better because it has better throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, because I have a short shifter in my car, and the difference I have that one in stock Fiat, it's a very big difference of how you throw it and it goes into gears much better with the short.
I also have a Revel exhaust. It's actually the first one. I was actually the test car for the company. So it's the Revel, I believe, Grand Touring exhaust.
Yeah, nice, dude. That's something special about it. Wheel-wise, I know the STI compared to the regular base model here. The STI has different wheels. Are you planning on doing different wheels on this car or keeping it like that?
I've been looking at some black chrome RPF ones. I want to go 18 by 9.5.
Okay, definitely. And this thing's all-wheel drive, right?
Yes.
Obviously, all rally cars, Subarus. Have you seen the guys that do all-wheel drive burnouts?
I have. I don't have enough power for that.
I mean, that's majority of Subarus. They don't have enough power. Connecting rods. Are you planning on doing different connecting rods later on in the vehicle? 'Cause I know there's always an issue with the boxer engines.
Yeah, so I'm trying to go to 400, which is what the engine is capable of.
Yeah.
And then if it blows, then I have to rebuild it. Or my plan is probably to get like a Type RA short block.
Yeah.
And just throw that in.
Nice. Yeah, no, I definitely, engines are just a nightmare to work on. When they blow, it's kind of like what broke on it, what on your
Yeah.
kit. But definitely, what else are your other future plans for this build?
I'm already looking at a front mount intercooler and then a bigger turbo.
Yeah. What about like body kits, anything like that, cosmetic wise, anything fancy, headlights? I don't know.
No, the headlights are too expensive.
Yeah.
And all the ones that I find that are cheap are always for the base WRX
Yeah.
that come with halogen lights.
Yeah.
So they don't work on my car. So I kind of like the stock look. And it just
Yep.
goes
I
really
mean, because it
fast.
has the black housing on there, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It does go along with the black lights insert right there, so that's pretty cool. What about white body? No white body?
No, it's too much
I mean,
work
it's
that
a
goes
rally
into it.
car, right? So it's like all-wheel drive.
It's just too much work that goes into it. I don't want to like deal with that.
cutting the fenders and
I
everything.
mean, it's already wide as it is.
Yeah,
Like, it looks-
definitely. It has a
looks
little poke
aggressive.
and everything. I mean, that's pretty cool. Like from the factory, it
I
has
just, I
that
just
type
want
of
the fitment to look better. I just want the wheel.
yeah, at least to match the wheel.
And coilovers as well. That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking at.
What kind of coilovers?
Either Feels or
DC.
I think the other one is like Fortune, I believe, for our Subarus. It worked really well.
That's good. Interior-wise, bucket seats or anything like that?
No, I like that. I like the stock.
You like the stock seats? Comfortable.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, a wrap, paint job.
I have been, you know what? I was considering a wrap a couple years ago when everybody was in that Nardo gray.
Yeah.
It
Oh, there still are, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now
So-
it's a gray with the pink. With the pink pearlescence on it.
So I mean, for now, just I'm gonna keep the World Rally Blue paint.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll wrap it up.
The blue is still a really nice blue. It's a really nice paint color for the Subaru.
I used to have the wheels plastic dipped gold, but
Yeah.
I got tired of it and I took it off.
I could see that. It's a really nice color combination, blue and gold. It's a really nice standout point for me. Have you done like any canyon runs or anything in this car? Anything like aggressive?
Gone up,
To taste it?
Gone on ACH, GMR.
Okay.
I like going up to Palos Verdes.
Yeah.
I like driving the
Switchbacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody is. Who are we talking to? Oh, so the guy with the Tesla, he was talking about the switchbacks in the last video. So that's pretty funny you mentioned that. So it's like, yeah, I mean, because I'm a local down here too, and I haven't driven, or maybe I have, but I just never knew what they were called, Because when I had my Fiat going, I was driving all over the place. Every type of canyon there was, I was in there. Just doing that full
So
course.
right now I'm actually in the process of tuning the car. I'm doing e-tune, so I'm on the third
So you
revision.
did tuning yourself, or?
I'm sending the data logs to my tuner, so I'm on the third revision right now. I still haven't tuned for ethanol yet. Oh, that's another thing. I have a flex fuel kit. Yeah, so it's actually tuned for my ethanol, and then eventually I will start putting that in.
Okay. So what actually, I always ask this question, what got you into this car? And if you can get another car, what kind of car would you do?
Getting into the Subarus, I think it was like honestly playing like the old school like racing video games, like Need for Speed and all that. I just like the aggressive body styling of the Boba. That's my favorite generation of Subaru. So I always wanted to get one, and the reason why I got this was because I own a 2005 Acura RSX Type S.
Now?
Yes, it's parked in the driveway, but it was stolen from the El Camino parking lot.
Okay.
And it was recovered 2 days later. The insurance totaled it out because of all the parts that were missing. So when I got cashed out, I took that and put it down payment on this.
Oh wow. So,
That's
but
how
you
I
still
got
were able
this.
to keep the car?
Yeah, I still have the Acura at home.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. But is it missing parts or?
I put it back together. So the insurance charged me $500 to keep it, and I put it back together with like about $3,000.
That's not bad.
Luckily, they didn't take any of the engine
ECUs and all that
parts.
stuff?
Yeah, all that was in. They just took
Nice.
body panels.
That's fine. This is junkyard stuff.
Yeah, so that's in there, and I also have a 1985 Celica ST in the garage.
Wow, okay. I see.
Yeah.
That's dope. Is that the one with the pop-up headlights or
Yes.
the one with the little soft top too?
No, it's a hard top.
Hard top.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause we back in the job, I used to have the Celica too, and it was one with the pop-up headlights, but it had the soft
Oh, you
top.
had the front
It
wheel
was a
drive
red one.
already.
Yeah.
It was like the
ugly
late
looking.
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I have the 85, so it's like it was the last generation that was rear wheel drive.
Yeah. Okay. Cause yeah, no, growing up, and I wish I was into cars now how I am now, cause we had a Cressida, super rare, okay, and my dad sold that for like $500. Had all 4 flats, had a blown radiator. The dude just took off with the car like that. Just took off with it.
My dad bought me that Celica when I was 13 years old. He bought it from a coworker.
So it's never gonna go.
For $150. Because the guy was gonna junk it, and it ran.
That's like a steal from the other Fiat I had. I got it for $1,000.
Yeah.
So I was like,
So I mean, I have plans for that car after I finish this, and then after I finish the Acura. I do have an extra engine sitting for the Celica.
okay,
I have the 22RE turbo from the pickup truck sitting in the backyard.
okay.
So that's gonna go into it
So-
eventually.
I guess it's the last question. What would be your dream car if you were to get this WRX?
My dream car is the 1987 Ferrari F40 Competizione.
Oh, good luck with the F40s, man. If you would have met me a long time ago, like that's all I go to is Cars and Coffees, and there's so many F40s that I've seen, and
I've never seen one in person.
oh, dude, the cold start. Just hearing those things, like, oh man, they had one that was with a clear hatch thing, so you could see everything. Dude, I wish we met each other a lot longer ago. You would have enjoyed it.
So that's my dream car. I mean, mainly it's my dream car because of the styling, because it's basically just a go-kart with a V8
Have you
twin-turbo
seen
engine.
the wide body Liberty Walk one?
No, I haven't.
That guy violated Ferrari's little
Yeah, I know
thing.
the Ferrari
Yeah, he
doesn't
pissed them
want
off.
people
He
modifying
pissed
their
them off,
cars.
yeah, dude, and he displayed it at the Tokyo Auto Salon. So that was definitely sick seeing that. It's a cool build though. You know, definitely you got potential. I hear your potential. Are you gonna put a lip on the car?
I have one, I just haven't put it on.
Yeah, there you go. That's usually how it goes. You have the part, but it's not on there, and that's fine because you don't want to be stupid, and you don't want to have a lip too high on the ground and it's like floating, like a hovercraft. But that's dope, man. Well, it was cool talking. It was cool talking about this build and getting to know more about you as a person, getting more know about the build and everything. So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Full disclosure, everything was done in a safe environment. Everybody was safe and professional drivers. Enjoy.